Welcome to another episode of Micjam Fam Flippers. Happy Tuesday here at Micjam Fam Flippers. Today I'm going over to the usual spot, the thrift stores. I'm gonna hit up two of them today. It's supposed to rain again, so try to get in there before it rains. It's dropped off some packages at the post office. Had a pretty good couple days in sales, and we're gonna go in and see what we can get into. Well, I'm back from thrifting, and let me show you some of the things that I picked up today. The first item I picked up was this, I believe it's called Hilo Hattie, or Hilo Hattie, might be Hilo Hattie. Anyway, that is a Hawaiian shirt, and I believe it's an extra large. Yes, it's an extra large Hawaiian shirt, and of course it's made in Hawaii. Whenever you can find shirts that are actually made in Hawaii, not China or other countries, they do sell for a lot more. But this one's going probably for 25, 30 bucks. So I paid $2.99 for it, so I'll definitely make my money off of this. The next item that I picked up was this Star Wars weekend shirt with Boba Fett. Now this, I comped, this is a size extra large. The large that I picked, or that I saw on eBay, went for 20. So this should be a $25 shirt. And once again, this one was only $2.99. And I also picked up another shirt. This is actually a new bolo for me. I've never heard of this brand before. And it's called Salty Dog Gant, and I guess it's kind of like a clockwork pattern. But there's the picture right there. And these are going for like 25 to 30 bucks. So I'll definitely make my money off of this one. This will probably go on eBay. Seems like they sell more on eBay than they do on Mercari. And the last thing that I picked up today was this Smithsonian SR-71. Now, I love SR-71, the planes. And in one of my earlier videos, I went and visited one of the SR-71s at the Armament Museum. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and watch my video on that. But this is a Smithsonian SR-71 shirt, and I believe it's an extra large. No, it's a large. And this will go for $15 to $20. This was $2.99. So I'll probably make, depends on where I'm gonna put it across a bunch of different platforms, but I'm thinking it'd probably sell better on eBay than Mercari. So let's say I make I don't know, maybe at least 10, 15 bucks off of it. But that was it for today. Friday is a box bin yard sale again. I just got news of it, so I'm excited about that and can't wait to get into that. But like I said, that's it today. We'll see you later. Happy Friday, everybody. It's 7 a.m. and I'm heading to this box bin yard sale. It's about 60 degrees out, so it's not too bad out already. But I did get a sneak peek last night at some of the pictures for this morning's yard sale, and it looks like a lot of glassware, but you never know. Every time I go there, there's always something totally different, and I always seem to find some really cool stuff. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what we can find. All right, I'm back. And it was definitely an interesting day today there. I got some stuff. I'll give you a total at the end what I paid for everything. But the first thing I grabbed was, I'm not sure what this is. I want to say it's an old alarm clock, but I'm thinking it's something else. There's really nothing on the bottom except for I voted, or a voted sticker. But there's a little thing right up front here, which looks like it would hold or have the numbers for whatever this is. And there's also a little button on the back and a couple other little, like, I guess reset buttons. I'm not sure. So I'll have to take it in, plug it in. Obviously it's old if you look at the plug. I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I'll give it a shot, see what it is. And the next thing I got was, today, like I said, was definitely an interesting day because I got more stuff on the outside than I did on the inside. And this was on the outside. And if a lot of you remember, who are about my age, this Jazzercise was big back in the day. Now this was only a quarter, so I've seen one sell on eBay for 13 bucks. So I might make 13, 14 bucks off of this. Then I grabbed a stack of old 1996 Mardi Gras cups. There's a bunch of different ones. That one looks like it's about the same. This one might be a little different. Could be the same, I'm not sure. Anyway, there's another one right here. But they all look like they're from the 90s. I found them in one box. Yeah, this is from 1992. And let's see what this is right here. Yeah, this was interesting. This was 1996. And another stack of them in a different box. Pretty much these are all the same pink ones that I just showed you. But they're all 1996. And then one on top is from 2013, it looks like. So. And the next thing I grabbed was this glass, this Disney World glass, or Disney Studios. I'm not sure exactly what the date on this is, because I noticed that a lot of the Disney stuff that I purchase does not have dates on them. You just have the trademark, but you can kind of see right there where, but anyway, like right there, there's a Disney trademark. That's pretty much 90% of the Disney stuff I find, so then I have to do research online because they can't put a date on things. But anyway, the next thing I grabbed was these two old flip phones. Now this one obviously works, as you can see. It's got the little time on it. So keep an eye on old flip phones, because I found out that these old flip phones do actually sell for good money, certain ones. And I picked them up. I picked up a third one too. It was a gray one. But when I got into the car, I noticed that there was ink or something all over the darn thing. This one's falling apart. This one is actually just going to be for parts. As you can see right there, this came off. It lights up, but nothing else. And people still buy these for parts. I've seen one that sold for like $8. But the other one's in perfect condition, so I'll see how much that goes for. But some, like I said, some of those flip phones, they'll go for a decent amount of money. And I also grabbed some, these are decorative furniture parts. I'm not sure exactly how much they go for. It even says it, look at that. Decorative furniture parts. So some of these things sell for okay money. You know, people are always looking at, my wife actually was doing that for a while too, like just taking old furniture and redoing it and selling it, and she's making pretty good money off of it, but since stopped and on to other projects. But anyway, so the last thing I did get was this right here, this Crash Mania VHS set. Now there was one tape alone, just one, on eBay for sale, and I think it sold for like 12 bucks. So I'm not sure what I'm going to list this for. This one probably, I'm going to put $20 on it just to see if I can get that out of there. But other than that, there really wasn't too much there today. Like I said, it was a lot of glassware. They did have some old thermos containers, but it was a lot of scratches and everything on them, and I really didn't want to deal with it. I don't know. But other than that, I mean, it wasn't too crazy today, but I was happy with all that stuff I got there. I should probably make, I don't know, the cups I'll sell, I'll do them in 4s and maybe some for 15 or 20 each. So I'll probably make, let's say $100 on this whole thing right here. And without this, and like I said, I am not sure what this is. The last time I bought something there that I didn't really know what it was a calculator. And it was from the 1970s, and that sold for like almost $200. So maybe I'll have the same type of luck with this. I'm not sure. But other than that, my grand total was $7.50 for today. So I kept it under $10 again. I don't know why I always laugh at that. It's kind of funny. As I always go there with money, thinking, man, I'm gonna spend a lot. And then when I get up there, they always just cut me a nice deal. So other than that, that's it for today. We'll see you later.
This week I'm going to go over some items that sold on eBay. The first item that sold was this TP-Link Powerline Starter Kit. I picked it up at a yard sale for $1 and sold for $25, so I made about a $23 profit off of this. The next item up I sold was this Genuine Bose Companion 3 Series 1 and 2 Volume Control Pod. This original control pod I purchased along with a set of Bose speakers for about $20 at a Goodwill store. I'm not sure. I think it was close to $20. With this selling for $30, I made almost $10 profit off of it. I still have the speakers listed, and I should net at least $50 off of those. Next up is this item I only paid $1 for at a thrift store. It's a Commonwealth Nighty Night stuffed animal from the 90s. It did have a small stitch tear underneath its arm, and I noted that in the listing, but I was very happy with the sale on this one. Next up is this Star Wars Thrawn Trilogy 1-3 by Timothy Zahn. I had purchased 50 Star Wars novels for $50 at a Goodwill store recently, and these 3 sold for $20. I still have a bunch listed, so I should easily make my money back and then some. The next item is definitely a bolo. I picked up these Francois Gerboud jeans for $5 at a Goodwill store. I sold them for $35 and made about a $29 profit off of them. I've been an H.P. Lovecraft fan since the 1980s, and I will say when I did purchase these for $1 each, I didn't want to let them go, but after doing research on them and realizing that the price was pretty high on them, I couldn't turn this down. If I had all the volumes, they definitely would go for about $500 or $600. And that was first printing. I had one first print and one second print in this lot, but they did sell. They were listed for a little while and finally sold for this price. This vintage Hasbro Puppy Surprise Mommy was my hot seller of the week. I had purchased this at a thrift store for $1, and considering it was from the 90s and it had all 3 puppies, that was a very good deal. I sold it for $55, total profit of at least $53, and I was happy with this sell. This pin came from a bag of Kentucky Derby pins that I got at a box bin yard sale for $3 or $4 for a bunch of them. There was at least 100 of them in there, but there was only so many of the gold ones in the bag, and this one sold for $15. It was from 2002, so I more than made up for what I paid for it and then made a $10 profit. The next item was a bunch of anime DVDs that I had purchased for $1 each at a yard sale a couple months ago. I lotted these up and sold them for $15, so I made about a $12 profit off of them. And the last item that I sold on eBay this past week was this Bits and Pieces Kathy Jacobson Boo Halloween shaped puzzle. I've had this thing listed for about 7 months, but I did pay 50 cents for it, and I kind of just like set it and forget it. And it did sell for $15.99, so I made a $15 profit off of this. Another week in the books. This past week was a lot of fun. I continue to find more stuffed animals and sell them for great prices. And going back to the beach is always fun. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.